Hello, welcome back. Now we got a couple more parts we're doing, uh, and finish up chapter 4 of Genesis. Got the story of a new son. Uh, and Adam knew his wife again, and she bore a son and named him Seth. For God has appointed another seed for me instead of Abel, whom Cain killed. And as for Seth, to him also a son was born, and he named him Enosh. Then men began to call on the name of the Lord. And now for chapter 5. The whole chapter from what I see here is on the family of Adam. This is the book of the genealogy of Adam. In the day that God created man, he made him in the likeness of God, who created them male and female, and blessed them and called them mankind in the day they were created. And Adam lived 130 years, and begot a son in his own likeness, after the image, and named him Seth. After he begot Seth, the days of Adam were 800 years, and he had sons and daughters. So all the days that Adam lived, there were 930 years, and he died. 930 years. That's like extremely long time and everything. Okay. Seth lived 105 years and begot Enosh. And after he begot Enosh, Seth lived 807 years, and his sons and daughters. And so all the days of Seth were 912 years, and he died. Enosh lived 90 years, begot Canaan. After he begot Canaan, Enosh lived 815 years, and had sons and daughters. So all the days of Enosh were 905 years, and he died. Canaan lived 70 years and begot Manuel. After he begot Manuel, Canaan lived 840 years, and his sons and had sons and daughters. So all the days of Canaan were 910 years, and he died. Manuel lived 65 years and begot Jared. After he begot Jared, Manuel lived 830 years, and had sons and daughters. So all the days of Manuel were 895 years, and he died. I noticed that the years of these people get younger and younger when having kids. Jared lived 162 years and begot Enosh. And he begot Enosh. Jared lived 800 years and had sons and daughters. So all the days of Jared were 962 years, and he died. At least for the most part, you know. Enosh lived 65 years and begot Methuel. And he begot Mesrael. Enosh walked with God 300 years and had sons and daughters. So all the days of Enosh were 365 years. Enosh walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. What? And when he walked with him, and he was not, for... Okay, so that's a strange way for saying he died. Methuselah lived 180 years and begot Lamech. After he begot Lamech, Mesrael lived 782 years and had sons and daughters. So all the days of Mesrael were 969 years, and he died. Lamech lived 182 years and had a son, and he called his name Noah, saying, "This one will confront us concerning our works and the toil of our hands, because of the ground which the Lord has cursed." So all of this time, it's still freaking cursed. Thousands of years. Everything. After he begot Noah, Lamech lived 595 years, and had sons and daughters. So all the days of Lamech were 777 years, and he died. And Noah was 500 years old, and Noah begot Shem, Ham, and uh, different. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so the whole long lines of ages when they were when they had their kids and all this, and when they died. Okay, let's let's take this time and excuse me, work it out. I'm going to actually because the reason why I want to work out the math of like how long these people lived and everything, generations, is that there's a whole thing of uh, people, or like how long people lived, and like when the flood happened, and like the whole how old is the planet Earth that we live on right now. Okay, um, there is some age differences when people had kids, when they did not, and all this other stuff. Okay, so bear with me, and uh, I want you guys in comments below saying, "Hey, uh, I figured out like if these videos helped you with studying. Let me know in the comments." That's basically what I'm trying to ask, because I do want people to, as I'm going through this stuff, learn also everything. Okay, so let's work out how long uh, the people were on Earth for this chapter 5. Okay. Okay, when it comes to Adam's death, okay, everyone up to Noah was alive and everything. Noah wasn't even born yet, okay? Um, Seth was 800 years old. And this is going off the whole thing of these people did live this old and everything like that, okay? But anyways, Seth was 800 years old. Enosh was 695. Canaan was 605. Uh, 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 Maliela uh, was 535. Jared was 470 years old. Enoch was 308. Methuselah was 243. And Lamech, Noah's father, was 56 years old. Okay, and there was 126 years more until Noah was born. Okay, but yeah, let's figure out the next people. Okay, when Seth died, how old was everyone else? Okay, Seth died at 912 years old. Enosh was 817 years old. Canaan was 727. Malachi was 657. Jared was 592. Enoch was 430. Methuselah was 365. Lamech was 178. And Noah was 6 years old. So Noah kind of knew Seth. His one, two, three, four, five, six great grandparent. Man, Adam was what did I say? Well, I just lost it. One, two, three, four, five, six, seventh great grandparent. It was Adam. Oh my gosh. Um, but yeah, it's just crazy. Anyways, next one. So by this point of the book, which 5 chapters in, okay, haven't started 6-1 yet. I decided not to finish with the whole uh, how old were people when so and so died type of thing. I did two of them, um, Adam and Seth. But like, I want to know like by this time, like Noah, or at least when Noah's father died, how long has Earth been around? Okay, and pretty much with everything, like everyone's been living 700, 800, 900 years for the most part, except for one was like 363 and 65 years. 100 years, almost 1,000 years, I decided like calculating the death years, like how not the death years, but how old were people when they died, like or at least yeah, and added it all together, like what number comes up with, um, but in total, okay, how they were all added up together would be 7,425. That's how long the Earth's been around. Almost 7,500 years. Okay. Um, and that's not including like with the whole speculation of how long did it really take for uh, the formation of Earth, with being molten to when the water was added, where animal, like actual growth, plants, grass, all the animals, birds in the sky, animals on the land, and the animals in the water. Okay, all of that, not including all that, just like when Adam died and all that. Okay, so 7,425 years at least. Okay, um, I've heard over speculation over the last few years that Earth's been around for about 6,000 years and everything like that. Well, it can't be because that way, because when did Noah, the whole flood and ark happen? About 6,000 years ago. Well, Noah was about 800 or something like that, 500, in his hundreds of years. He was 500, 600 years old, something like that. I haven't figured it out yet how old he was. Another video will be that. But anyways, he was a couple hundred years old. By the what's the age difference between 182 years difference between Noah and his father? Five, this 6, 5, 400, almost 500 years difference. Okay, almost 500. Is it 4? 6. No wait. 17, 9. 565 years. 565 years difference. So Noah was 562 when his father died. Okay, and it wasn't until a few years later, 100 years, 200 years, 300 even, when the flood happened. So, 2,000 plus what the 10,000 years, Earth. Okay, 10,000 years. I guess that's when the whole some people have said, but like, okay, Earth's been around 10,000 years from Adam and everything. Okay, but Earth itself has been around a lot more, and everything. So with mankind since Adam, 10,000, let's say 11,000 years to be on the safe side. 11,000 years, humankind. Well, Earth's been around a lot longer, hell of a lot longer. Because if you look at science aspects, science has, from my understanding, has studied planets' cores, of seeing planets, the temperatures of other planets around the universes and everything. So, if we could easily compare ours to other planets and see how things have progressed and everything. So there's no way Earth as a whole has been around for less than 11,000 years at all. So if you guys, anyone who's studied the Bible and done math similar to mine or more complex, let me know, okay, in the comments below of how long Earth's been around and everything. And please take all aspects of scientifically, Bible, and all this other stuff, because I really want to know. Okay. Next video is going to be chapter 6 of Genesis. Hope to see you there.